I must say that the events surrounding Meghan and Harry's recent escapades have left me both bewildered and unimpressed. From the moment she arrived, parading through Midtown Manhattan with all the pomp and circumstance of a rental car backdrop, Meghan Markle's aspirations to be the Queen of Hearts were more akin to a Queen of Hurts. Yes, you may have heard about her recent award and the purported near-catastrophic 2-hour car chase that followed. According to their spokesperson, Meghan, Harry, and Doria were pursued relentlessly by the paparazzi in a wild and impassioned hunt. Some have drawn ghastly comparisons to the tragic fate of Princess Diana. But let me offer a different perspective, echoing the sentiments of New York City's mayor and police department. Perhaps the reality differs from the narrative so skillfully painted. Recollections, as they say, may vary. Unsurprisingly, their trusty mouthpiece, Omid Scobie, laments the lack of outreach from the palace. One can't help but wonder why that might be. It also raises questions about the thoughts of Gloria Steinem, the renowned 89-year-old feminist icon who bestowed the honor of Woman of Vision upon Meghan at the Miz Foundation gala. What must she be thinking now? The car chase debacle swiftly overshadowed the event, and I had the dubious privilege of witnessing it firsthand. However, let me be clear. This was no glamorous red carpet affair. It lacked the grandeur and significance of a coronation. Nevertheless, Meghan pressed forward as she always does, as if this were her crowning glory. Clad in golden attire, seemingly symbolizing a crown or perhaps an Oscar statuette, she made it clear that her ultimate goal is none other than fame. Yes, our Meghan, never one for subtlety, took center stage, leaving poor Harry and Doria 3 steps behind. While Harry may hold princely status, let us not forget that Meghan is the star. Her Norma Desmond-esque theatrics are a spectacle of our modern age. The recent gala held at the Ziegfeld Ballroom, touted as a celebration of feminism, turned out to be an underwhelming affair. Upon arrival, guests were subjected to a hierarchy of VIP status, effectively segregating them and relegating many to the less desirable spaces. My entry-level ticket, costing a not insignificant $1,500, only granted me a seat near the coat check, far from the action. However, after a mysterious turn of events, the so-called riffraff were allowed access to the second floor. There, open bars served top-shelf liquor, but what struck me was the sheer lack of sartorial elegance. A particular guest caught my eye. Sporting sparkly Birkenstock sandals, a black stretchy minidress, and a pink puffer jacket. These were the supposed VIPs? The absence of recognizable personalities was glaring. Save for Peloton instructor Ali Love, the ballroom seemed devoid of stars and notable figures. Where were the celebrated voices of the feminist movement? The Malalas? The Fondas? The Beyoncés? It appeared that no one was meant to outshine Meghan. After all, she was the sole feminist icon gracing the event, making her grand entrance via a rental car office. Descending to the ballroom, I was met with plates of unappetizing salads on our tables. Dry, unappealing greens resembled nothing more than regurgitated hairballs. Surprisingly, not a single person I spoke to, nor any speaker or honoree, mentioned Meghan. There was no excitement about her presence, no curiosity about what she had to say. If anything, as the night wore on, and we fell further behind schedule, the crowd grew restless. The evening mirrored Meghan Markle herself. A manufactured buildup of anticipation, an overly dramatic entrance reserved for no other activist, as Meghan took the stage to Alicia Keys' empowering anthem, Girl on Fire. But what followed was a disappointing display of empty verbiage, a word salad devoid of substance, except when it came to her favorite subject, herself. In real time, we witnessed Meghan's inability to connect with the audience, her failure to read the room. She acknowledged the other honorees without bothering to name them, offering a smug and supercilious congratulations that seemed hollow and insincere. It was abundantly clear that Meghan Markle, the glorified podcaster, considered herself superior to these boots-on-the-ground activists, dismissing their contributions and implying that they had merely earned the right to share the stage with her. Using the term frankly in her delivery was a typical ploy, an attempt to position herself as a lone wolf, fearlessly speaking the unspeakable. It was an eye-rolling moment, showcasing her knack for humblebragging. And let's not forget her forced intimacy with Gloria Steinem, referring to her as Glow, a cringe-inducing attempt at familiarity. But Meghan is Duchess to us, not Glow. She proceeded to shower her fellow honorees with empty praise, declaring that they stood in elegance and the power of strength. However, the crowd remained unconvinced, growing increasingly restless as she droned on. Trains needed to be caught, and children awaited good-night kisses. Unfortunately, we were trapped in the vortex of Markle's vapidity. To make matters worse, her speech lacked originality, recycling stories already shared on her podcast. She regaled us with the tale of a young Meghan returning home to TV dinners and Ms. Magazine, courtesy of her mother, conveniently omitting the fact that her father played a significant role in raising her. Her attempt to invoke the importance of substance fell flat, especially coming from a former D-list actress and game show model who has graced the very cover she now dismisses. This speech was a reheated medley of Meghan's greatest hits. Platitudes about change being just one action away, self-aggrandizing statements about being the visionary of one's own life, and a call for daily acts of service and grace, all delivered with a lack of genuine depth. As Meghan Markle took the stage, her self-proclaimed evolution from a young feminist to a so-called grown activist unfolded before our eyes. But let's not forget the glaring contradictions that define her narrative. This is the same woman who shamelessly aired her grievances against her famous sister-in-law, Kate Middleton, in a public spectacle that left no doubt about her true character. Who could forget the tears? Oh, the tears. Meghan's claim that Kate made her cry echoed through Oprah's audience, reaching millions with its dramatic flair. But amidst the theatrics, the truth remains. Meghan is nothing more than a self-identified grown activist who has achieved remarkably little. Her speech, with its insufferable sing-song cadence and self-indulgent praise, served as a revealing showcase of her inflated ego. The truth is, Meghan lacks substance and genuine accomplishments as a feminist. She continues to seek attention and undermine the royals, even from the modest surroundings of a car park-adjacent ballroom, devoid of the grandeur of a red carpet. In many ways, Meghan has become the embodiment of Ms. Magazine, a once respected organization that has lost its way. The evening's focus veered away from championing women's rights and instead delved into the realms of trans rights and critical race theory. Attendees were told that abortion is racist and warned of the perils of the so-called white supremacist patriarchal system. Even the Miz Foundation, established to support biological women out of an enduring necessity, has been infiltrated by men who identify as women. It seems the original purpose has been overshadowed and compromised. As the night unfolded, it became evident that a grasping phony had stolen the spotlight. Meghan's empty platitudes failed to make headlines, drowned out by her spokesperson's wild tale of a high-stakes car chase. It's a pity for Meghan, but one must acknowledge her knack for manipulation and self-promotion. While she may warrant admiration for her strength, laughing at her absurdities and daring to question her veracity is strictly off-limits. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video entertaining, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more royal staffs in the future. Thank you for your support, and I look forward to seeing you all at the next one.